Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Spill the Tea with Tommy D. This week we're going to circle back to our friends from the Tea Spot. I got a holiday tea for you. So remember, the Tea Spot is a company from Colorado. They do the really cool pledge, the 10% pledge, and they donate it to community wellness programs. So you always want to support companies like that, right? So, holiday season's coming up. Well, we're here. So this week we are going to do from the Tea Spot. It's a tea called Naughty and Spice. It is an organic breakfast tea. So this one has organic black tea, organic licorice, organic cinnamon, organic nutmeg, and natural vanilla flavor. So I'm really excited for this one, see how it's going to smell and taste, and it's going to be amazing. Woo! That is, wow. Alright, so I am smacked, before brewing, I get smacked with this big whiff of vanilla. The vanilla and the licorice and the cinnamon come just right up with the smell. The smell kind of reminds me of like when you're building the gingerbread house, and they have, because they're not like red hot, they're like those small cinnamon sugar ball kind of things. Usually you do like the lights or whatever with them. And that smells really good. Alright, so they say 1 heaping teaspoon per 8 ounces. Got my 16-ounce mug, so I put 2 teaspoons in there. Oh, love the canisters they give you too. Alright, so I can see little bits of, I guess that's the licorice. Mostly you just see the black tea leaves, and then little bits of probably like the cinnamon and the nutmeg and all that good stuff. Yeah, delicious. And then obviously the vanilla flavor is probably more of a scented thing. Alright, so we have the black tea leaves. So this is going to be a morning tea for sure. Because of the black tea, and it's also called a breakfast tea. So 2 teaspoons in the strainer. We're doing 3 minutes. It says 3 to 5 minutes. So you know me, get that second steep. So 3 minutes. Here we go. Alright, so vaccine's starting to roll out. People are getting it. But here's what's really getting to me is like most of the people who are like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it because, you know, you don't know what's in that and you don't want to put something in your body like that. And then they'll proceed to just take a big drag off a cigarette or like, I don't know, I feel like most people put foreign things or foreign substances in their body way too often. I mean, I have friends that work in emergency rooms, and no names were disclosed, but I've heard some things that people have put in their body, and it's not FDA approved for sure. So it's like, this is how we figured things out. People ate mushrooms, those people died, and then the people that survived were like, well, don't eat those mushrooms. However, we have a lot more information about this time around. Also, most of the people that are freaked out about it, guess what? You're not getting it first. It's not your turn yet. By the time it's your turn, you'll know it's going to be fine. The people who are like these brave nurses that are getting it right out the gate, kudos to them. I think it's good. I also think that these nurses, like, I feel bad for anyone who's going to become a nurse post-COVID. Because, like, you'll go and you'll become a nurse, and then all these other nurses that went through COVID are basically going to talk to you like a bunch of hardened war veterans. Like nothing you're going to be able to do. Be like, oh, I had a hard day. Be like, oh, really? You had a hard day. Alright? You know what? I went through COVID. Okay? Alright? I've seen some things. It's going to be impossible. It's going to be impossible to talk to them. They're like, the only thing that got me through on a regular basis is doing a few TikToks on, shaking my butt on TikTok a few times. It's going to be like, they're just like, come on, kid, I'll show you the ropes. It's going to be crazy. So yeah, there's so many reasons why we need to just accept the fact that we're going to have to do this. Most of these people are going to have to get this vaccine, but thankfully, the people who need it most are going to get it first. And that's what's important. Oh, man. I can't believe, like, that we're kind of going through this second wave and people are just like, no, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I don't even know what to do now. We're going crazy. I'm going crazy. So, I'll tell you this much. I don't care if this vaccine turns my skin green. I am going. I got to get back to doing stand-up. I'm losing my damn mind. And I think the rest of the world is too. So I think we need to do our parts. Yeah, you should be a little nervous, but like, whatever. You know what? We're going to get through this. Hanging on. Drinking tea. Alright, so we got our Naughty and Spice tea by the Tea Spot. Color-wise, pretty typical black tea. Looks good. Kind of dark reddish brown. Let's take a look at these leaves. Make some messes. Oh, jeez, it's all over the place. It's everywhere! Alright, yep. Some nice opened up black tea leaves and pretty much all of those different chunks of the spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, and what's the other one that I keep forgetting? Cinnamon, nutmeg, and licorice, of course. Post-brew smell. Oh, I smell a lot of the cinnamon. Cinnamon post-brew. With just a little bit of that vanilla. Alright. Got the tea. I did use boiling water because it was a black tea. Forgot to say that because I'm losing my mind. Going to be very hot. First two sips, definitely, what I like about the Tea Spot is they are really good at blending their teas. Because sometimes when the teas get blended, you're like, oh, I taste all of one flavor but not the other. So right at the gate, I can already just taste the black tea leaves, which is good, because sometimes too many flavors overpower that. So I got a little bit of maltiness and like a brown sugary from the organic breakfast black tea. Forgot to smell it too. Smelling it, I can smell much more of the spices, the nutmeg, the cinnamon, licorice. It's really, really good. I like this tea a lot. Yeah, and it's just like a really nice combination between the hints of brown sugar in the leaves, in the tea leaves, and the touches of vanilla. It really balances out the spice to like a really perfect balance of sweet and spicy. Yep. Cinnamon, nutmeg, licorice. The licorice I think kind of adds just a little more body to it. It gives like just kind of like that sweet and, you know, licorice is kind of spicy anyway, but like it kind of gives it, I think, kind of helps balance and blends the two sweetness and spices together. So, yeah. Oh man, got some nutmeg in that one. Taste that nutmeg. All right, so until next time, stay safe. You know, we're deep in the trenches right now. It's getting worse again. Pick up some tea by the Tea Spot. Hang home. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you on the next episode.